Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to go see Ningguang. I put us a little bit. I just put us at the waypoint, so we're gonna have to walk up the mountain. Tragic. Oy. There is an event going on right now in. Oh, I think there's a book down here. Hold on. There's an event going on right now in GENSHIN. Oh nope, it's just a. That's gonna take forever to break. I'm not doing that. I believe there is also a geoculus inside the mountain. I'm going to... They are going to spot me. There is no way to get up this thing without them aggroing. Called the Three Realms Gateway event, but it's in Inazuma, so unfortunately cannot show. But Yae Miko is out. She is pretty neat. What?
Look up there! That's the Jade Chamber!
That triggered it? Okay. That's pretty high up. Question is, how do we get up there?
This is bad. Paimon's supposed to be your guide, but Paimon doesn't know where the way up to the Jade Chamber is.
We should have asked that emissary, Ganyu. Why is she floating so low?
Well, since we want to go to the Jade Chamber, heading to its location on the map is the sensible thing to do. Let's look around. There has to be a way up there nearby.
Okay. We are not getting the geoculus. We are doing the main story quest. I have been, oh shit, there's a dude. I have been stopped. Also, my dudes are leveled up, so they're level 7. These two are level 70, level 60, and this one's still level 50. But I can get decent damage out of Tartaglia now, so hopefully it'll help.
Hey, look! There's some sort of mechanism thingy. Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the Jade Chamber.
Maybe it's the way to the Jade Chamber?
Yes, this must be the way.
But there are objectives in this also that require you to use Animo, and so that I have an excuse now to play Animo Traveler instead of, whoa, that's too high. Whatever. I have an excuse now to play Animo Traveler instead of putting myself through Geo Traveler.
Huh? It only takes us up to here.
Imagine Ningguang staring out her window and going, what the fuck is he doing?
Aw, if that wind current was stronger, we'd be able to reach the top in one go.
Best we go back to Liyue and ask the Millilith.
Huh? Why?
The way up shouldn't be a secret, or...
Oh, Paimon gets it. If it was a secret, Ganyu wouldn't have let us try to find it ourselves, right? Alright, let's follow your plan. Then we can... Oh, hang on a moment. Look down there. Looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista.
There's a chest over there.
Paimon has a new idea. Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista?
Do you really hate me that much?
No. Paimon may have just forgotten to think about the safety measures.
Still, I do remember that the ballista had a scope.
Oh, that's right. Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong Ballista to see if there's another way up nearby.
Or you can just go ask the Millilith.
Is this an answer from this world?
But no, we're apparently going to do this the hard way. Oh well. I was saying earlier there is a Three Realms Gateway event, and they basically have redone the entirety of Enkonomiya. So there's a bunch of chests and everything everywhere. And I started doing it yesterday. I was like, awesome, I'll just do whatever the daily quests for this event are. And then I'll move on with my day. And then I realized, oh no, never mind. I'll be here forever. And there was some post on Reddit who was like, "Oh, I completed the Three Realms Gateway event all the way in one day. It only took me 7 hours." I'm like, "Oh my god, do you hate yourself? I mean, I love Genshin too, but why would you play it for fucking 7 hours straight? Jesus Christ. Are you okay?" Hello. Hello, men.
Halt!
Oh, jeez.
Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Hallowed what now? These are the wilds around Mount T-Hang, but whatever.
Exactly. What are you talking about? We're invited guests. What makes you think you can treat us like this? No. Wait. Maybe this was Ningguang's plan all along.
What are you talking about?
She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a Millelith ambush here to arrest us.
I'm quite sure that's not the case.
Now Paimon's mad. You, over there. This is a trick, isn't it? How shameless.
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean, shameless?
What nonsense! Seize these suspicious intruders at once!
Well, here they come. Line them up and knock them down.
Way to go, Paimon. But because Tartaglia is level 70, now crit hits will automatically give Riptide. So.
Brace yourself! This is gonna hurt!
Two arms!
Woo.
Disappear!
Target alive!
Oh, shit.
Dodge this!
I'm getting a spam call. Not now, spam call. I can't answer you, spam call. I'm committing murder. No, don't fall off! Oh, I'm an idiot! One of these days I'll remember to apply an element before I proc scroll. But the day is not today. Hey, it's also not now either. He just kind of crumpled weirdly.
Who goes there?
Oh, hey, you spawned back. Welcome back, dude. Hey, I have a welcoming. Ouch. Alright, never mind. That was gonna be funny, but it's not funny anymore. Die.
Take this!
I can't stagger him. Why can't I stagger you, little bastard?
Why do they never miss?
Hey, if you fall off again, I'll actually start crying. And then everyone will make fun of me for the rest of my life about the fact that I cried on video because I keep knocking people off the edge.
Attack!
No, don't attack. Die.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Oh, he's not gonna get sucked. Oh, he is gonna get sucked. There he goes.
Stop! What's all this about?
It's catching!
Lady Qixing, these two strange people suddenly appeared. They seem to have designs on the Guizhong Ballista.
Who are you calling strange?
We were just looking for the way to the Jade Chamber.
You want to go to the Jade Chamber? Who are you?
We're invited guests here to look for the Liyue Qixing. Who are you?
Well, as it happens, I am one of the Liyue Qixing.
Oh,
I'm Qixing, the Yuheng of the Qixing. I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes? Didn't expect to meet you here in the mountains.
wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super rich big shot out here in the middle of nowhere either.
The Guizhong Ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair, and yet it was fixed in a single night. I came here to investigate that occurrence. These Millelith are just here to guard the scene, not to arrest anyone.
So this was all a misunderstanding? Paimon never would have thought.
Thinking isn't that hard, Paimon.
Anyway, for a mortal to be able to repair an Adepti mechanism is quite the mystery, even to the Qixing.
That was...
Shh, Paimon, don't complicate the matter.
Eh? Oh, right. So, Lady Yuheng, might you have any idea why Lady Tianquan invited us to go to the Jade Chamber?
Just call me Qixing. I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance. Or at least, to not wholly side with the Adepti.
We're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti. They want to protect Liyue as well.
When you say protect, you're referring to their sanctimonious arrogance, aren't you?
Huh?
You are mortals, and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have regarded you as someone with the ability to assassinate a god. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin to be pointless work. Perhaps they even wonder if there might be a cover-up. I'll say it like it is. They're underestimating us.
Well, you've got a point there. Still, this is the first time Paimon's seen a person from Liyue who doesn't respect the gods or the Adepti.
Should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to delay in moving against us, Qixing? Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism is mine alone, and Ningguang does not share it. Either way, I will admit that the actions of the Adepti this time were quite restrained. Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. But to think that they would call for a council of Adepti rather than come down here directly. How surprisingly civilized of them.
Ningguang would prefer to negotiate, wouldn't she?
Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything out if she could. But I doubt we can do that here. The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
Another super bold statement.
I'll stop here. Honestly, I hadn't intended to say so much. But you're a good listener, Traveler.
Meaning the Traveler doesn't ever fucking talk.
You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late now. Ningguang's schedule is packed to the gills all the way till next year. The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber as the greatest honor. Each brings rich gifts as they visit, all to curry a little favor with Ningguang.
Favor?
Paimon, that's not the point.
But... Wait, that's right! Greeting gifts are a staple of Liyue's culture. We need to get one. Not to curry favor or anything, just to respect Liyue's culture.
Ah, so eager.
All right. You can decide on your greeting gift yourselves. Let me tell you how to get to the Jade Chamber first. You didn't actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Go back to Liyue Harbor. Find a guide at the Yuehai Pavilion, and... well then. May we meet again, Traveler.
Weird overlapping.
Well, that Yuheng may not respect the gods, but Paimon thinks she's a pretty cool person.
She made a good impression on me, too. I agree with some of her views. I'm gonna pretend he said both things, because, you know.
So, what should we give to Ningguang when we see her?
You really have shifted focus, haven't you, Paimon?
Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of an amazing snack last night. Sugar-frosted slime! Paimon has a feeling that it would be perfect for a super rich person like Ningguang. Why don't we go with that for a gift?
And how would we make this thing you dreamed up?
With a certain boom shakalaka, of course. Let's go gather ingredients. Time waits for no one, and neither will our riches.
I dread the moment that we meet yet another... Oh shit, there's a Geoclose over there. We meet yet another... Wait, which way is that facing? It is... that way. That we meet another chef in the main story to once again poorly influence Paimon. Let's teleport a little bit. Fatui, Isha's 9 organization, though they prefer using... Okay. I'm gonna start doing that every time there's a loading screen. Just read it obnoxiously. Alright, look for the ingredients Paimon needs. Pretty ruins. Oh, this is where you can drain the pool. Oh, I've been here a lot the past few days, farming. Is this the one? No, I don't think it's this one. No, this isn't the one with the Fatui. But I've been going to locations to get...
Ooh, look at that slime. It looks crystal clear and very delicious. That's the one.
No, don't use Tartaglia. Been to some ruins a lot lately to keep farming Fatui badges for Tartaglia. I've forgotten how much... Wait, wrong character. How much... Fuck you. Auto-aim. God damn it, bullshit. Fuck you. How annoying, like, farming early game stuff is. Because, the drops suck. But the somewhat good news here is that, I think I can ascend my world level again. But we're not going to do that quite yet. Because I don't want to, like, make things way harder for me. I need to, like, get my guys to a level where fights won't take me forever, so we're not in the video forever. We're here for the story, not the fight.
Huh? Is it just Paimon? Or is there a sweet fragrance in the air? Huh? Did you hear that?
It sounded like someone calling for help.
It seemed like it came from those ruins over there.
Or the man in the cage.
Uh-oh. It looks like the treasure hoarders have locked someone inside.
Time to die.
No time to lose.
Come on, crit.
No time
Jeez.
to lose. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Alright, who are we missing? Woohoo! Open the cage. I got a cage key. A key used to open a wooden cage, of course. Considering what the cage is meant to do, perhaps one should call it a key meant to lock a wooden cage instead? Okay. Talk to the person inside the cage.
Thank you for your help, kind travelers. If you hadn't come to my aid, I surely would have rotted in this cell. Those treasure hoarders. When their mood was good, they'd rearrange those pots of sweet flowers. When they were in a bad mood, they'd rearrange my face.
Oh my god.
Aw, it was nothing. No need to thank us all at once or anything.
I understand. Don't worry. I will compensate you both.
There's really no need.
Don't say that. I only escaped this predicament because of you. I'm Meng Dan, a supplier for Mingxing jewelry in Liyue Harbor. I often walk around these mountains in search of antiques. I never expected that those treasure hoarders would have their eyes on the same ruins that I had. Before I knew it, they'd caught and imprisoned me. Is there anything that you lack? Antiques, treasure, various knickknacks, you name it. Well, as long as you want what I have to offer, of course.
Your goodwill is good enough for me.
Wait a moment. Actually, we are looking for something.
Oh? And what might that be?
Do you have a box that can store presents? We'd like a pretty one. The kind that you can use to store snacks.
Of course we do. How can one sell antiques without gift boxes? At Mingxing Jewelry, we have the best gift wrapping service in the 7 nations.
Weird brag.
Now just give me a moment and I'll let the boss know. You can go see her whenever you require that box.
Great! Paimon's sugar frosted slime now comes in a beautiful package.
Okay. Extra sweet, sweet flower. No dialogue for that one. And look, a sweet flower that's not in a pot. Why would you put a sweet flower in a pot? I don't know. The only thing we need to do is we need to be careful not to go to the book house because then we'll trigger trigger Xingqiu's quest. Actually, will it like not? Maybe it won't let me do it. I hope it won't let me do it. Let's say. No, I still have the ability to trigger it. So we need to be careful not to get too close to the book house. Because we don't want overlapping videos. That happened one time, and the edit was funny, but it's not going to happen again. I hope. Hello.
Hey there! A guy called Meng Dan told us that we could get a nice and shiny box from your store.
Uncle Meng already told me about it. Thank you both for saving him. Many of the best goods in our store were found by Uncle Meng. If anything were to happen to him, it would be impossible for us to continue doing business. Here, this container is itself an antique, with at least 140 years of history. It's already been cleaned. Will it do?
Yep. It's great! Hang on a moment. Could we borrow one other thing?
Whoa, what happened to that voice line?
Sure. Please help yourselves, as long as it's on our shelves.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, we should be able to make a great snack. It's done! The one and only sugar-frosted slime! Carefully now. Into the box it goes and dust it over with a bit more powdered sugar.
Oh, yes. You might want to use these 2 freshly picked flowers as decorations, too.
Woohoo! It looks beautiful!
I'm still not sold on this gift idea.
Great! Now that we've put all that we've got into this box, let's go to the Jade Chamber to see Ningguang.
Literally didn't even like taste test it. We're just like, here's some slime. Oh, but don't worry, we put sugar on it. What the hell? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna climb up the weird way because I'm paranoid about triggering that quest. Should we turn it day? Maybe we should turn it day. No, it's about to be day anyway. Forget it. I might just cut that part out rather than like do my little Primo Gem edit over my user ID. Because that little thing is annoying to do every single time. Most of the time I just copy and paste it, but still I've got to like match up the movement frames. It's just like, I'd rather just not ever open the menu. Hello!
According to Qixing, this is what we should say. Excuse me, do you sell the moon here?
Yes. How many would you like?
It's not convenient to speak of numbers here.
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber. Yes, speaking of which, are you two the guests that Lady Ninggaung has arranged to meet with today?
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guests, but for the Yuheng. What's going on here?
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Jueyun Karst.
It's Ningguang! Since this is our first meeting, we've prepared a gift. I hope you like it.
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. It seems that I have made things difficult for you, considering that you were supposed to be my guests.
Oh no, it's nothing.
It's my first time coming to a place this high up.
This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this vantage point, one may survey all of Liyue. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianquan, I have spared no effort in hiring the best craftsmen to constantly extend it. At first, It was but the size of one room. Now it is large enough to blot out the moon in the skies above Liyue. One day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations.
This Tianquan does not lack for ambition.
Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, who spoke highly of you. As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever since you reached Liyue.
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu Inn.
Wait, was Vergoldet one of your people?
Just Vergoldet? No. Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours.
We also ran into the Yuheng not long ago.
At the Guizhang Ballista, yes?
You weren't peeking on us from the skies the whole time, were you?
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this altitude. Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people, after all. It would be natural to take an interest.
Qixing said that the Qixing would not wish ill on Rex Lapis.
Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. The reason I invited you here was to clear up some misunderstandings.
And now we have to wait for her to walk. Dramatic walk. Hello, Ningguang.
I believe that you've heard of the Arkhan War.
Only in the broadest of strokes.
Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago. Much blood was shed, and many lives were lost. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Teyvat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the 7. You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Those are giant spears of rock hurled by Rex Lapis during the war. Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Arkhan. Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable disaster for Liyue, but the Order of the 7 will not collapse simply because of that. Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, the relationship between the people of Liyue and the gods and Adepti will surely be different from before. Even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you really think us capable of having played a part in his demise? Of lacking the foresight to see the certain repercussions?
Why hide the exuvia then?
That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. Even I was caught completely off guard. You were there, you no doubt saw. But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not act against them now, they will surely gain the upper hand. Hiding the exuvia was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative back, to play the spider while our foes scurry about.
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
What do you think, traveler?
Wow, these are very good answers. Is it him?
Huh? What are you two talking about?
Well answered.
What the fuck?
Huh?
I'm with Paimon on this one.
The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong. Our preparations to receive guests within are complete. So please, this way.
There's a woman who I want to talk to in here. Is funny. I don't think there's anything you can grab here. Let's see, where is that woman? I think she's on the steps. Let me down. Maybe she's not? I think maybe she doesn't appear until after you talk to Ningguang. Hi, I'm stealing. I think that's it for books. Hello.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves at home if you wish.
Can we really?
No.
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to play, our enjoyment comes first. Naturally.
Is that what I think it is?
Ooh, isn't this that legendary wall?
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall. It's super famous.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. Merchants have always been attracted to secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, traveler? You're rather special, really, and I think you're quite aware of that. If possible, I'd like to have your trust. But if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Qixing...
I don't know what heterodoxy is. I said I'd go with Qixing and her skepticism of the divine.
You'd pick Qixing? Nah, I had a feeling. I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Qixing, I've had some extra messes to clean up behind the scenes. But after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Well, I must say that quite a few of my doubts have been dispelled. I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But for Liyue's sake, we cannot allow ourselves to be shackled by rumors of our usurpation of power.
I surmise that the Fatui has had a hand in these rumors?
Indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant to say from the very beginning. I called for the gag order and for the Exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation, and also to prevent something similar to the incident in Mondstadt. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. As the Tianquan, one responsible for Liyue, I cannot be too concerned with appearances when opposing them.
I wonder if Ningguang knows about Venti's Gnosis being stolen, if that's what she means by the situation in Mondstadt. I wouldn't put it past her, especially if she's in correspondence with Jean, because Jean knows that Venti is Barbados. So.
Allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time for us to take control of Liyue's administration.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided the venue for the rite so they could use us for their own ends. Wait, that's right. Speaking of ends, could I say one other thing?
Of course.
Paimon said I instead of Paimon.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift
Oh my God.
gets a little something in return. So, does that include us?
Seriously, Paimon? Seriously?
It's all right. I like direct people. Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this? You can pick any one object here as you please, and you may take it with you.
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you to say that. Let's see, what should we get? One of the sheets on that wall.
What?
Don't look at Paimon like that. One of these sheets of paper will sell for crazy prices, even if it's only as large as Paimon's fingernail.
Did she do a little fist twirl? That was adorable. I've never noticed she does a little fist twirl when she jumps.
Just imagine how much more a whole untorn sheet would sell for. Let's grab one! The biggest one!
Pick a piece of paper snow.
Huh? Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet is right up there in the most obvious spot. Let's go with that one. La 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 la. Let's see what's written on it. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Oh, could it be treasure? Whatever it is, it better make us filthy rich. Let's see what's written over here. Sigil of permission, something, something, Fatui, research, copy. Huh? Aw, that doesn't sound like treasure at all. This piece of paper shows that a Qixing spy discovered traces of classified Fatui research on the Sigil of Permission. Oh, Ninggaung did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief in the shadows of Liyue. Spreading rumors, wanting to get their hands on the Arkhan's body and whatnot. But research on the Sigil of Permission? Paimon wonders what they're up to. Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the Sigil of Permission. Seems there's still more for us to find out.
Ninggaung is clearly trying to steer us there.
Oh, you really think so? Well, should we not go then?
No, what I mean is...
Oh, so you're saying that it's precisely because we can't completely trust Ninggaung that we should confirm the truth of what she says for ourselves. That's way out of Paimon's league. Paimon thinks she's been nothing but good to us. Anyway, we'll see if you're onto something. Before we look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh, let's go to the place marked out on these papers and see if the Fatui really are up to no good there.
Alright, it's not this one. It's the one on the stairs that's funny. Here she is. That gorgeous phoenix sash, woven from gold thread, then that figure-hugging silk dress, and not but least the lace lingerie. Oh my. Carry on as you were. Huh? Where was I? Ah yes, let's not forget the perfume. She's gay as fuck for Ninggaung. But I started raising a friendship level of Ninggaung, and she's just completely obnoxious. Granted, maybe if you do her hangout quest, she's better, but I really don't like her character very much. Because she's just like, she'll quite literally do anything to get ahead, and she's like uber. She's rich. You know, that's her entire character. She's rich, and she likes being rich. That's Ninggaung. But she is cunning, and she's good for the story. I don't know. I'm gonna beat the shit out of these rocks. Ah! Oh, that was easy.
Is this an answer from this world?
What's this? Cool rock. Cool rock. Cool rock. Oh, it's a chair. Cool rock. Okay, enough rock time. Oh, here we go. Oh my god, I remember this. When I did this, it took me so long to beat the Fatui. Oh, because there's a water guy there now.
There really were Fatui at the location written down on this piece of paper. And, they look really mad at us, too.
Get down there. Fall! Thank you. Go!
With the wind! Wind blade! Get out of here! Dodge this! Oh, so sorry.
Everybody stand back!
Okay, so the Electro ones need Cryo to break their shields. Oh, you're down. Ooh, shit. Okay, this one's down now. If I could get his ult up. I don't think so. Not before they get up. Alright, this guy's gonna be a pain in the ass because he's Geo. And I don't And breaking Geo shields is a little hard. Oh hey, ultimate.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
That didn't do much. Slowly, slowly, slowly whittle him. Hey! Stop teleporting.
Let's light it up.
Okay, don't use your sword, your Bennett's sword. Alright, what does this do? I have no idea. I'm sorry. These are treasure hoarders and I need these for ascension materials, and also there's a chest over here. So, hold on here. But don't worry, because I can do this. No, don't go that way. Stop putting raw meat in boxes, you weirdo. Oops. No. Give me. Yay. Because both...
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Both, Bennett and Kaya need... I see. It's this thing. I don't remember how to do this particular puzzle. I think it's like... It took me a while to figure it out. I think that that's one that me and my brother solved in co-op, because when I was exploring this area, we would play together. That's also why my main account is Lumine and not Aether, because I picked Lumine, so he was Aether, so we would be Lumine and Aether. We'd each be one of the twins, and it was like, hey, this is cute. I'm a sibling with my sibling. Oh, here we go. Examine the Fatui research.
There are so many talismans here. And some stacks of blank paper, too. What are they for?
Maybe they're trying to reproduce a talisman.
Paimon's seen this pattern before. But where? Oh, Paimon knows! It looks just like the sigil of permission the child gave you. But how did a relic of the Adepti end up in the hands of someone like Child? Suspicious.
It's not just a relic.
Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Geo created the Sigil of Permission, it wasn't to be used as some old relic.
You can see my progress in unlocking the mountain thing back there.
Talismans like that were once used in the Arkhan War to channel divine powers. Maybe the Fatui are copying the Sigil of Permission in hopes of achieving a similar effect. Being able to channel divine power in battle? Whew, that sounds pretty dangerous.
Seems like the Fatui are definitely up to something.
And the plot thickens. We'll need to keep an eye on Child, that's for sure. Alright, that's enough sticking around here. We gotta go meet up with Zhang Li soon. The last stop on our rite of parting preparations tour is Dihua Marsh. Let's go! Paimon hates being late.
Do you? Okay, Diwa Marsh. Oh. At Luha Pool? Really? Diwa Marsh is normally... I guess it's part of the marsh. When I think of Diwa Marsh, I think of the area around Wangshu Inn. But, what? Oh, shit. Oops, wrong button. Wrong button. Get me out of that. This shouldn't take long.
This moment will be frozen in time. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Cool. It's not my mono Geo team, but he does pretty well. Oh, shit. Let me get this. I was like, we're close to it. I know we are. Just let me... There we go. Take that map marker off. What's angry at me? Well, you can be angry at me. I'm not gonna fight you right now. Zhang Li! We're here! Hello!
No time to lose.
Kill. 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 You can't kill them until they go in the ground. Hello.
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago. Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
It was so big and pretty and expensive. Paimon's never seen such a fancy schmancy place before.
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue. Then you met with Ninggaung, I trust? What did you talk about with her?
She's super rich and so generous. Paimon thinks she's very friendly.
Business people are always friendly when it suits their interests.
Yeah, his take on Ninggaung is quite different from Paimon's. He thinks that even the tactless Yuheng is more trustworthy than her.
Oh, so you also met with Qixing then? What did she have to say?
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
No respect for the divine. Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Qixing, Ninggaung is more of a businesswoman at heart, though they are both members of the Qixing. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions.
Ningguang is highly intelligent.
Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. No ordinary person could ever achieve that. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her. Even if she ever gave up the position of Tianquan, she would never give up the Jade Chamber.
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the most important thing to her then?
Why, Mora, of course.
Makes sense.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui have constantly been trying to sink their fingers into Liyue, and that they aren't to be trusted.
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise me in the least.
And now they are trying to reproduce the Sigil of Permission.
No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when dealing with the Fatui. Always be on your guard.
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting in Diwa Marsh?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll be gathering wild glaze lilies.
Glaze lilies? But why did we come all the way out here? Doesn't the garden in Yujing Terrace have some? Even Qingse Village has glaze lilies. Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is always tending to flowers. Maybe we could ask her.
No. Those lilies have all been gardened by people. They won't do it all. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful flower that listens to human song. Before the Arkhan War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused landslides, and the land was flooded, turning it into the marsh you see now. Nearly all the glaze lilies were wiped out. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city. But very few people know that glaze lilies may still be found in the wild. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true tradition of the rite of parting, we must grind up the wild lilies and place the powder in a censer of everlasting incense. But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers.
So you need me to sing?
That's correct. Your singing will surely bring out the strongest fragrance from the flowers.
So how good is your singing?
I can hold a tune.
Really? Why doesn't Paimon believe you?
We'll only know once he starts singing.
Search for wild glaze lilies with Zhongli. This is certainly interesting. Here we go. Here's some flowers.
It's time to sing, whenever you're ready.
Da 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 da.
Barbara's song.
What These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand Liyue?
Also, these glaze lilies, these whopper flowers are like really strong for some reason. They're a pain in the ass. I hate fucking whopper flowers.
Get out of here!
Whoa, that was weird. No, he's charging! He's charging! Stop charging! Stop Oh, I'm froze. I'm froze. I'm froze. Target abnormal! No, no, no! Ow, 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 ow. Stop.
Cool it.
Oh shit, can I drown them? Wait, no, I keep freezing myself. No! Drown. Yes! I'm so good at this game. That's a joke. Drown. Yes! Ha 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 ha.
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
Those flowers put up quite a fight.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. Strange. These petals look interesting. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal value. Let's collect what we can of these petals.
Well, that's nice and all, but will those petals be useful for the rite of parting?
Unfortunately, no.
That's so lame.
Excuse me.
Ganyu!
Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey! It's... What's-her-face? Paimon can't remember.
Greetings, Ganyu. I'm not gonna call her Yangu.
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name. Ah, that reminds me. How was your visit to the Jade Chamber?
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope. We found the way on our own.
I guess it was our fault for not asking.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Something seems a little off about Ganyu. She's acting different from the first time we met. Where's her serious attitude now?
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now, I am simply out on a stroll to see the flowers.
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? Why not just enjoy the gardens of the city?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, I wouldn't be able to bear it. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days, I draw the windows to block my view of the gardens.
Oh, sorry. We shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't processed my emotions yet. When the Arkhan War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But 5 of those original 7 had already passed before Rex Lapis. It's truly a changing of the guard.
So that means...
Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7. The other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. She is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of his passing.
They fixed the line. That used to say he instead of she, which is why everyone thought that the Dendro Archon was going to be the last male Archon. But now, or everyone past Morax is a girl, so...
This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago. The city has never had to bid farewell to its deity.
So what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This is a little sudden. as a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis.
Weird that she... Well, I guess she's... keeps it a secret that she's half Adepti. She's half Adepti, by the way.
But as an Adeptus...
Oh, never mind.
I think I will eventually come to grips with reality. Since Rex Lapis has passed, the time of Liyue's contract with the gods and Adepti has now reached its end.
Huh? Did you just say, as an Adeptus?
Yes, I am a mix of human and Qilin. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Arkhan War. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day.
Okay, both of these will bother her. So you're half I don't remember how she said that. That explains the horns. You're how old? That explains the forgetfulness.
Well, let's save that conversation for another day. You say that you are here looking for glaze lilies? I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just picked one myself. Here, you may have it if you wish.
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the lily?
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. In fact, I sang a local Liyue ballad to it.
Wow, so you really know your stuff, too. Thanks, Gunyu.
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to contribute to the upcoming farewell for our ancient lord. If you would excuse me, I should return to my work now. Good luck.
And that just about does it. Our preparations for the rite of parting are mostly finished. Given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a fitting end to our tasks, in more ways than one.
Zhongli, you seem suited to working in agricultural development. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him starting a business in Liyue.
I've had enough ventures in my life already. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires no small amount of effort. And once business is at full steam, the stress of it all only wears away at you over time. So you must be careful to take the time to step back and re-examine yourself. If left unchecked, the wear and tear on your heart may go well past mending.
Wow. See? Zhongli sounds like he's already seen it all. Alright, I think it's about time we head back to Liyue Harbor now.
Okay. Oi. Head back towards Liyue Flower. Liyue Flower? Oh my god. Liyue Harbor. That wasn't intentional, I swear. Okay. Bedink. Okay, so we're just going to the entrance of it, I guess. I wonder why. Wonder why. Boink. I haven't gotten very good artifacts for Aether yet. His artifacts are still kind of borked. I have better artifacts, I think, on Tartaglia, but... Oh my god, a Fatui. A Fatuus. A Fatuus? Fatuus, I don't know how it is. Whoa.
What happened? The city gate is swarming with Millilith and... the Fatui?
This atmosphere is highly abnormal. It seems as though something big has happened. We should ask around a little, just to be safe.
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We mustn't act rashly.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Adepti? Nice.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. However, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo-Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no position to stop them.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and Adepti are now on the verge of conflict.
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come under fire?
That's all Ninggaung's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millelith must rein in the actions of the Fatui. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? That's the Qixing for you. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone catch you off guard.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
We can't just stand by and watch.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Or will you use your sword to turn the balance? Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng funeral parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently squaring off with the authorities at the gates.
What?
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng funeral parlor. I hope that Master Hu has been able to keep things under control for the moment. Consider your next course of action carefully, Traveler. If you're trying to prevent an explosion, it may be wisest to look for the fuse first.
Having connections with the Fatui seems to be quite the double-edged sword. So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse?
You know, Mr. More Money Than Sense.
Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, it's definitely him. He must be waiting for the moment when no one is watching to do something really bad. But where could we find him now? Where would he go at a time like this?
Follow me. I don't actually know where we're going. Oh, we're going to the Golden House. Okay. I wonder what the hell Hu Tao did. I don't know how they would have gotten caught up with the Fatui. I don't know, I'm really thinking, how does I guess squaring off with the authorities, maybe they're just trying to question the Wangshan's funeral parlor's connection to the Fatui? Seems weird though, considering that like they're helping with the rite of parting. Oh, maybe they think, oh, it's all a guise, da 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 da. I don't know.